What would be your first impulse buy be after winning the lottery? My first impulse buy would be buying my own happiness by quitting a job that sucks the life out of me. Food. I don't like making decisions on an empty stomach. I'd purchase my very own congressman. Go find that Reddit post about what to do when you win the lotto. Go out for lunch to the fanciest steakhouse in the area, and while eating lunch, delete my social media accounts and start researching lawyers. Full body laser hair removal. What did the Reddit blackouts actually accomplish? There's lots of porn on r, interesting as fuck. Some lesser known subs made it to the front page since the most popular were closed. It exposed me to a lot of smaller subreddits. Thanks. I've noticed some subs I follow have a stronger hatred towards their mods now, which may not bode well for them if the vote to kick them out ever comes to be. AskR, interesting as fuck. It accomplished temporarily making the classic, niche, specific question plus Reddit, Google search no longer work. What conspiracy theory would rock the world if it actually ended up being true, and how? JFK shot first. That the UAP phenomena is actually human-made, but from well into the future. And we're visiting the past to study archaeologically why or how a cataclysmic event occurred. And the reason for the uptick in recent sightings is that we are getting close to that event. Flat Earth would absolutely shatter the entire scientific community. Kennedy's head just did that. The Mayan calendar was right and the world ended in 2012. We are now experiencing a simulation as an alien museum exhibit. If water actually slowly killed everyone over the course of 80 years, but you'll die sooner without it. What is the worst possible response to, "I love you"? I hardly think about you at all. I saw online last year a parent put their child in bed and kissed their forehead and said, "I love you. Good night." Child responded with, "I wish I could say the same. Good night." Kids can be brutal. The reason I'm asking is because I got a blank stare. Disappointing as hell. Ah, I love all my friends too. Who are you? That's interesting. I don't really have a favorite letter. What is the most outrageous snack that you snuck into the theater? I grew up in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, and we had the Commodore movie theater. It was fucking legendary. 2 brand new movies for $5.75. 80s, 90s. And when the lights went out, the lighters came on. Everyone was smoking weed, cigarettes, and drinking. It was normal to bring in Chinese food or whatever to eat. It was normal for a cat to walk in between your legs during a movie. It was also common to run into someone you haven't seen in a while. It was sold and demolished, lost forever. Man, I miss those times. A large sandwich from Firehouse Subs and a 6-pack of Mike's Hard Lemonade. 2 of my friends snuck in Taco Bell and a full can of whipped cream into Spider-Man Far From Home. Failed to factor in how loud cans of whipped cream are. Spider-Man. Everywhere I go, I see his face. Loud whipped cream sounds. Spider-Man. I just really miss him. Slightly muffled whipped cream sounds. A large box of popcorn from a competing cinema. Not me, but a lady sitting behind me brought in an entire rotisserie chicken to watch Infinity War. I heard these god-awful smacking noises behind me about 20 minutes in and look back to see her shoving handfuls of chicken in her mouth. 4 large to-go boxes full of Chinese food and 4 large drinks. All in my purse. It was a fucking huge purse. We ate our fill during the movies. And then the stoners sitting behind us asked for our leftovers. 8 people had dinner from my purse that night. Subscribe, my brothers.